Father's Day, I think it's about time. Say, you wish your fathers were more day. Happy Father's Day to every father out there. I wash say nifie eduane bewo say there's going to be roof over the heads of your children. Nyankopon shiramo. Ejanom ye nyamo a nki yebeye de ni. Enti Ghana for ya hwefo will be a war here. We are see for nyina kan hunu say stream live. Wo YouTube come home na ya wishi the nation's counselor a spectacular happy Father's Day. Na chere say won so free messages ni ade a wa wani tua. Oh yeah, more or less father of nations because ye nyina ye didi ewo na adwen ne nyansa ho. Come home na yema counselor Akwaba Sokokra. Happy Father's Day, counselor.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, people say na ade counselor onunu wana ade na ya wosiri bebre sa.
Omunu so be aka.
Omunimo. Unin Mac Brown ne empanyimfo ya kukudamfo yina.
Oh yes.
Chese kuma wudu no wudi akotene kakra wo. Amwa na ja. Ni nyina ka ho bi neso. Happy Father's Day to
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for touching lives in Ghana, especially mine.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you
for giving me the opportunity to touch your life. Thank you. It's a blessing.
I don't take it for granted.
I don't also take you for granted, you know.
And I believe say encounter no you've been able to have an impact in their lives.
Yes, sir.
What do you have to say to fathers just say something small to them.
Right. I want to say something very simple, that fatherhood is a responsibility. And it's not an easy task. It comes with a lot of expectation. And that expectation sometimes need to be met. And I told you, yeah, fathers in emba. And I can boldly stand here as a father also to say that sometimes we feel like giving up because it's easy.
Right.
When you are taking care of, children, raising children, not only your own biological children, other people's children. And we are doing a lot as fathers.
Most definitely.
You need to provide roof, over your children, provision, protection. You need to be a priest of the family.
Right.
There is a lot. And I keep saying this, that the pain the woman goes through 9 months to deliver, that is the same pain men go through to provide. And so men should be celebrated. And so I want to say that if you're a man watching me, don't give up, don't quit, keep holding on to your dreams, for it shall surely come to pass. Even though the vision tells, it shall surely come to pass one day. So be a strong man, don't quit. Even when you want to cry, just go inside there, cry, come out, and be an encourager, an example, a mentor to your children and the whole world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Councillor D.Y. Donko. Enti senior medin kanka ye papa nom from the CEO down to the Prof Emeritus himself, through to virtually everybody. Mr. Moa, Asenso Shasha, Eben, Ememaningina, potential fathers. We're wishing you all a happy Father's Day. Nyankopon shiramo na ontre mo shiem na de mo hwehwe bia no monsabeka. And na marital and relationship solutions. O mama kwenya na metimi start yakin stories.
Thank you. Let's move on, please.
Eti abusuafo and ye making kind 3 stories na afi counselor amaye anoye pepepe kan hunu say ye Father's Day nti ye very selective ye to ye boase yi stories associated and I say you're streaming in down a bear associated to fathers pepe eti come home in sema ekoso. All right, I'll say Auntie Valerie, please, I have been with my family for some time before I moved out to start working. Now it was up until just recently when I was about getting married that the truth finally did come out. that I am an adopted child of my parents. I never knew this up until my upcoming marriage. Auntie Valerie, all of a sudden, there's a man in my life that is telling me he's the one who brought me into this world. And the situation surrounding my adoption was such that after I was given birth to in my so-called village, my parents came around to do one or two things. And when they saw the situation I was in, they knew perfectly well that my parents could not cater for me then. So they decided to take me along with them. It was after they brought me to the city, they cut ties and didn't want to in any way or form talk to or communicate with my family because they believed that it would be a source or an avenue for them to be always calling to take something from them just because I was with them. Now, I have 3 other siblings plus myself. And this particular piece of information that I have gotten has really broken me. I don't know, but I believe I should be entitled to this piece of information, notwithstanding every other thing that comes with it. It is just right that I know exactly what my existence is all about. Now, my parents are telling me that I should decide as to which of the families I would want to associate myself with. I know that the blessings of a father does take you far. And this man looks like he would go any extent to make sure I am fine. And that it was a decision he took just so I would have a comfortable life. Auntie Valerie, I'm about getting married. My fiancé does know my adopted family, but I would want to introduce them to my parents as well. And I want to know exactly how to go about it, how to stand tall, strong, confident, and be able to surpass everything that this emotions brings to me. Counselor.
Wow. Okay, so let's go straight to the story.
Right.
Nti ababaawa a yawo no na wo mu ene ni nyini mu no other parents had an opportunity to have an encounter with her, and I want to share the economy. So be a village here abofre ntimi nhwe no, and they adopted her, brought her to town, and some way somehow ebi kra na nyom no mo share da ye wo madwene se wo mo makwan ma sabio ekurasefo no eye akola no ma me ne papa nya kwan do mo nkasa, but situations, things happen. Te kwan bi so no nkita hodi etu atwa ya behwe no wanyini wadum pempen so a wo bewo na wonim da senya na eja ne na nkasa an wo no wo mote no nimbre so nyina wonim se ne de no no e kire no obehu se da biu enya bi de ni me de ho na sa I am an adopted child or a daughter.
Right.
This is say now wade o be wade no se no ani wo hu se ne papa ne maame asabi o mo village e na eba ebegina ana se o papa ne wo maame e tenkran ana kuma se sabi kurum o mo no begina. It's very simple. Right. This is not the issue. What she should count herself blessed that sabi ye wo no yen janan to village, and by the ways of God nyamema obi foforo be fa no e de ne be kurum. Kai say ye wo Moses na efie nheda anyo enkoyi saa. But in the wisdom of God, when God wants to use you to establish his purpose, he has a way to do things. His ways are not our ways, and the thought of God is not our thought. As the heavens is higher than the earth, so the ways of God. In other words, the ways of God cannot be predicted.
Right.
Moses na akoba se o maame ebia wontumi nhwe no ya ma emra bi se ya hwe be ma Israel nkola member ye beku maame pija ne ba pe no ye basket kama wasiesi wode ne ba kotu nsuo. So number 1 eye den na basket ye de akola tu nsuo mfa no. What a miracle. So that means that the hand of God was on Moses for a purpose. Number two, what happened at that time, in the days when Moses was born, was orchestrated by God.
Okay.
Knowing where he wants to take Moses to. Number three, Moses and Anopa and Moses, Pharaoh Baba. Now you say, Oko swim, you say, Oko jare bathing, whatever. Now Oko basket, no fire, but free. But for now, and Fananko be Bia say, Pharaoh fee. The fear is what they call him fee. So Moses, from let's say a poor family, was rather raised from a palace or from a kingship, kingdom. Ti you are in fear. But I say, Nanya the papa ni Pharaoh. Nanya the mamma ni Pharaoh wa. Pharaoh yere. But wabe you are in fear. Kadia yambe ye. Yen coaching no. No when yamia san friend na konechi. Baby I will free. Now wabe you otitruni. Obeje nyamembe free kwasum. What am I trying to say?
Right.
What I'm trying to say is that when God creates you for greatness, He has a process to take you to for you to reach your greatness. Sometimes the process will not be appealing. The process might not be acceptable. The process will not be good for you. But God is good. He has a way to make it happen. You can go through pain. You can go through rejection. You can go through trials. And you can go through prison process. But in all, God is taking you to a worthy place. So what I am trying to say to this beautiful lady, if she's watching us, is this. God had a purpose for you to come to Accra, be established and be blessed by this particular man and woman, the wife. Raise you at this point, Obabe Wade and Yasem. And when they say, Jani and Naya, one more thing, Krokesium. All these years you've known them to be fathers and mothers. Let them contact the village people. The biological mother and father.
Right.
Talk to you and say, we lost your numbers. You're busy, whatever it is. At the end of the day, we're 20, we're 30, we're 40. Imagine the happiness and the joy that will be at the faces of the biological parents. And trust me, when they come, when they come and they see their daughter, imagine you are the one. Now, almost a baby where you're university, you are big. Like, they cannot even stand to say that I am the mother, biological mother and father. Do you know what they will do? They will just look at the adopted parents and say, Pacho, man, I'm baby, and Timonfa. And the biological, adopted parents will rise and say that no, ya yebi. Na ye feel say our dear ye nu nyam hye. Ti pese mamu yi manim na mu shira mo baba. So this is going to be a negotiation between the adopted parents and biological parents.
Okay.
So the lady doesn't have any problem. The problem but one is say only the adopted parents and monkomo enkasa na onchire na adwen chire wom. Biological parents, the way they are good, they will also invite the biological parents, and then the biological parents with the adopted parents will put their heads together and move on, so that the marriage will be successful.
Wow.
So for me, there is nothing wrong.
And she shouldn't be so broken about the fact.
No, don't be broken. Don't be bitter about anybody.
I think that's where the emotion, mixed emotions is coming from.
You to villager. And about this, 26 and before 26 from the village, that time, no. But this time, I was 6. 20 no starting. My God. 6 was life cry basa.
Yeah.
But when Yamia Queen in pay your person, God has taken you through a process, and then Yamia do my Mema Renho. Okay, Menini. As all these years, Nampa Panama village, and Lutin Yamibe CSC Wokrum, where to do a village, a Copeja village for Edioma Becrum. So for me, God decided to bless her so that through her she can turn around the parents' destiny. So for me, she shouldn't be worried.
Right.
She should rather thank God for this encounter. Thank you.
Into your hima, senior counselor, you shouldn't be worried. You should rather thank God for this encounter. No, senior counselor, it's about upliftment, and God uses different ways and avenues. Me de me two shoes more. Ayawo ya say if you do nyina yi omonya o mama na o papa, but kai hunu say woman na atete o enti uhu omo say uhu omo, they are still your parents. mpo ebi mu kwa abonten kofa ebi mu a omo nya omo maame ne omo papa so omo maame ne omo papa na enti se de omo ankasa ahwew omo ato aduane ama wo na omo akora wo ama waduru mpempeso yi nti senior counselor aka no bitterness, forgive and most definitely move on. Your fiancé shouldn't have any problem with this. Let's read the next story. Na so pepepe. Auntie Valerie, please, I would want you to ask counselor this very question for me. It has been on my heart for some days now, and I hope and believe that counselor would give me the solution I am looking for. Now, I dated this lady for 4 years. Yes, 4 good years. And she conceived. After her conception, that was when she had to introduce me to her family because I told her not to touch the pregnancy and that children are gifts from God and I will do whatever it takes to father the children. And also when time gives us that opportunity, I would make sure I graciously grace her and make her a wife. Auntie Valerie, after her mom saw me, she never liked me from that day. I asked the woman to be sincere with me. Indeed, I sought some elderly folks to even speak to this woman. And she said to me that I am a low-income earner and she doesn't trust her daughter and grandchildren with me. Auntie Valerie, now moving on, just so I would prove to the woman that I am all that and that I am ready to go the extra mile. During the naming ceremony, I prepared and did all there is to it just so we could add the engagement to it. The woman didn't allow. She asked that we take the things back and that nobody gave me a list for us to continue in the presence of my family. Now, my people told me that for a woman to do that, it means that there is no way she would ever be impressed up until I am in a different circumstance. And that they would also not follow me if she eventually agrees that I should come marry her daughter. Moving on, I was still looking forward to getting this woman's acceptance. So I moved in with her daughter in their house. Now there's a part or an apartment that is uncompleted yet. So I decided to live with the lady and continue that project just so that her mother would see that I'm capable and I am wise when it comes to my resources. Even though they are small, they can do something. All these things that I did didn't do nothing. Indeed, the lady told me that what her mom is saying is final and that she doesn't want to have anything to do with me. As at that time, my children, she bore 2. My children was 1.5 years. They sacked me out of the house. I even decided to move because I realized that at this particular point in time, everything that I'm doing is just cost 90. But my fear is this, that my children would grow and not understand and feel the presence of their father in their lives. It saddens my heart. I want to know, is there a way I can have access to my children? Do I have to take this to court? Is there an institution that takes care of men in such situations? I want to raise my children. They are mine, and they need their father in their lives, even if their mother and grandmother doesn't want me. Counselor, please.
Wow. So, because
Right.
it's a long story.
Right.
Now I'm touching on the
salient points.
Yeah, the sensitive points. Now me bacho. Now me be too crutch and for say. Sometimes oko wadi will be. Now nipa krone mame and nipa pakras original. Sometimes it's a blessing. And sometimes when God is trying to save you, and you want to be stubborn and say that I'll still go to where God is trying to prevent and preserve my life, you know, to secure me from meko. Nyame se me ma me nko meko. Ye be sinsi. Nyame be jam waka, and then you'll die. You understand?
Right.
Now, what is happening to this gentleman for me? He should count it all joy. Open wa ba awade no. Wadi mu bi ba. Bebe wade wa kan ho da yabe yadoma ye be outdoor.
Sure.
And then the mother stands up and say, "Ihwehwe mu ni sika." Na me ni maame na dwene so wo pende baba na masika na me se abuza se embra krachi ni bi one the baba na twen pra maame no wen. To the extent that now ababa wana nyam. Ti maame no wen. No ho. Nyahwe. Wa bewo. Obewo ya be betu din ba akomienu no. Ni nyina me yer me ho se be ye bibi e be mama me na hu se me ni bidie na so betimi ahwe ne ba. Na me busa maame ni se den na ope wo wiase a wo se ne ba so awade. Because some of the parents will say no, no, no. It will end up that one day their daughter will not get a proper marriage. That's obenya wade ni bi. But obenya no. Onya. Ebiana ka we su do fi se me ne ne kra na bereye. Na sebe me tumi ne obi baba nkra nwum yenu ma me nja ne sa. Na nso ni nyina achi. Se ababa wa no so antumi ankasem. Na wo ma akwanya se ne ma me ntingina se ya santoa no nkasa mempere no mpamo be ma no na me free se be ma no so nkai hu se etore bi so na nyame mpu eji wa free bibi mu nti ye kan two ways.
Okay.
Se nyame eji be ma na free bibi mu ana se nyame ma kwan mama mi abe ha adwene se ne baba enya awade pa cho de make atma se na ye nkom yenu wa wo mienu
Entafo ne bai.
Thank you. Wa wo mienu ntafo na aba why do obey nyina still yes ye man list ye man worry gentleman let it go
Wetimi etu akotena omofie
pie come out from D come out
ebi mu do
no come out amfa mama ni say pie go look for a place and rent ana some no once you rent a place and you start a new life divorce and separation does not stop you from raising children.
Okay.
Everybody should listen. The children are still mine as a man. Not only me, Obana so any Nabusi and Kolani or Modia.
Right.
So I have the right to visit my children as when. I have the right to see them as when. I have the right to also enjoy the fruit of my labor as when.
Okay.
And the law permits it. So anytime the man wants to see the children, now the man will not be at the position to have the children with him because on one day.
Okay.
And the man at this, this stage cannot raise 1.5 year kwala and kwala mechanism because all twins. Now kwala 1.5 year, a year then a bema one day alcohol house single room and even if it's 10-bedroom flat, a year then I raise, but there is no woman around, so you still have to leave the case for the mother and the grandmother. Thank God there's a grandmother who will help. But I said, my many people was one in the bar we. It's a year there. So you have the right to go to the house. Look, young fan they say, but I mean so I am stubborn. It's a nanny and the few crammings will be. I was so when Obana or on the casa. So when I need the children on Fridays after school, I want to see them.
Okay.
If almost starting school, Fridays, Saturday, Sunday, I want to go out with my kids and then spend some time with them. Omo young kwala 1.5 year, but omo young kwala sa omo krakasa. So physically there should be a bond.
Okay.
Spiritually there should be a bond. Emotionally there should be a bond. It a job is soon translating can say moja blood is thicker than water. We call it baby. No. A good father will not pretend not to be responsible.
But his problem is they are preventing him.
So that's what I'm coming to.
From seeing the children.
So remember I said that young father say you're mufi. So anytime you go there, they say no. Call the wife. Talk to the wife. Then the mother steps in and say, no, you are not going anywhere with the children. Or me, I'm a grandchildren. I have money. I can raise them.
Okay.
Once there is an evidence that these children
are yours,
you just have to go to court.
Okay.
Home affairs or other children departments or communities. Go there and then just let them understand that me no be with two. Na them mama is one mama quenya. So bema bi owo ye kwadwini bema obehye da aboa payi nani akoye say omo ma me kwan dia
and he said praise the Lord.
I said what to ebo ma aboa wada. But no, if you're a responsible father that want the blessings of God, you just have to go report. They will give you a letter, you serve to the family.
Okay.
They will go. If they don't go, they will come for themselves. The police or whoever, the law will come for them, take them to the police, question them. They have no choice than to negotiate with the court about the man and the relationship between the man and the kids. And say that, okay, it is saying, now what should be able to alcohol twice. And they had brought twice. It is done like that. And now, okay, your person will be able to be a fee for Mushia or more, for Mushia or her. Buy them whatever you have to buy them. So the mother cannot say no when the law works. So we are encouraging the man. If the mother of the woman is trying to be stubborn, go to court. I'm not saying go and pray 24 hours. Then you man you don't need it. Don't waste time. Use that time for another prayer. Go to court. Report her. A letter will be served to her. After that, one corner so a stubborn overcock. The Quran say, Emrachi na say, Sagana. Emraye, you want me so backo. One qua, Yababa Swanako. Near fro. You guys will sit and then negotiate and know how to go. So, me, all hope is not lost. The gentleman should just straight away go to court. Oh, the banner on Fanny Mawa, Nana no money there, and no money there, also your there. So just go to court to report, and the case will be settled. Ain't
senior counselor Akano Mekrache Wadaroma na what me etu home for pepepe na washe. Mesrao mawa bemumu. Oba papa bi inso ewo homa. Senior counselor Akano. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise. You may never know what is in store for you. Yankopon wo norma bebree wo pese oye edema. Eti, let me read the final story. Nafi also say bia pese wish happy Father's Day. Pese ka bibi ye de WhatsApp line na ebetuja na wonso wetimi afre pepepe na de wose wo kano na wo de atu dwa. Let me read the final story that says Valerie, good evening. Please kindly ask counselor for me, what do I do in this situation? Now, I have dated this girl for 1.5 years now. And not too long ago, she told me that she was pregnant. Now, this is it. She said that she's sorry, but this is her reality. That she cheated on me at that particular time and had intimate affair with me as well. So as it stands now, she does not know who is the biological father of the child. Valerie, that piece of information alone broke me. I was asking myself questions. And I said to myself, what does this girl take me for? Now she's insisting and saying that she would go and tell the other gentleman that she's also pregnant. And that the two of us are responsible for her up until she delivers. Please ask counselor for me. The fatherhood, no? When does it start? And at what time can you resign when you know perfectly well that you are not part and parcel of the situation at hand? Now, the feelings and information I am even getting, that it is not just myself and that particular person she spoke about, and that there are other gentlemen as well. Do I do what is expected of me? Stay by this woman for 9 months. Wait until the child is born before a DNA test is run? Or I can tell her point blank that she should go through her 9 months. When she's done, and I find out through DNA that the child is mine, I will definitely take over. Counselor, please help me.
Abaya.
Papa.
You don't always love to show kindness. You can show kindness to prove love. Number one, the main gentleman who sent this message should not be listening to gossip and hearsay. And I am member 15. Asem si say ya and some free chiriba.
Enya asem keto.
Obi anso candidate.
Yes, ana otu asi mame nkosa me de mfrim.
Opema. Sabi. Opema. Mema ne de danya monko. Mema be 5 kraka ho. Sabi. Oye jantre ni mpa nipa na nyama. De tosum yinu. Ye mema mienu, ye miensa, ye nnan. Akoye se nanimu ara. Eye won wa ma waye the main boyfriend.
Yeah.
Say wona omo nyina echi no. Eye wona o regard o say we ye the main boyfriend.
Main man.
Main man. Enye se chi na wache no ka wona odi bibia be go so Jack.
Right.
Ana wache no. Ono so confess ya chiro say I think so anchini po no na confess.
No na confess.
That is a good woman.
And o ka say
I love her. I'm coming. Meba. Oba anyem a na oso ma hunhu a obehwe na wi. Akwara no kra hunhu. DNA kra onye akwara no wanse wo no obese ne maame and obese obi foforo. Enye chenchen a kire se wonsew. It is also wonka. Akwara no be 10 years. Na still nim say your oba.
Right.
But this is a good courageous woman that stands up and say, I think that I've done something wrong. Let me tell the truth to or speak the truth to this gentleman. Remember, and young one I owe by mountain na me woman danger, whatever. Oh, yeah, your name, the next days will be another, will be the next day, and the same day, crying, by be a cedar. Manyam, in whom ye any dear. It's my boy, man, ye. Guy back on us, we call Bonaman, yes, Manyam. I wanna Charles Benjamin Cosa. Bema, Adieu. Me see, you don't always have to love to show kindness.
To show kindness.
I want a bear man the cuckoo do to me. I said, no, yes, okay. Man, Bonaman, for you telling me the truth. I really respect you for that. Hey, yeah, dear. I shame, but you know what? It's okay, keep it. Oh, if the person genuinely love you and emotionally are very strong and mature, that can stand and tell you that I am you and you, or telling me the truth. Oh, I don't want anybody to know because everybody around us know that I am a no and ye deity, ye court, and whatever. It is okay, keep it. Don't tell the other guy. Oh, when I end there, we will know what to do. And then I will take over. And sometimes obey to me, I will know there. They make true. So you can decide then, or who you crown swap, may DNA and I mean, but maybe can decide that I don't want troubles. And you have to make quiet. The 9-month process I've gone through with this lady, it will be so painful. Let me avoid it. People are taking care of people's children, and they are blessed. They are happy. Raising people's children. How much more sabi or bow one another than no one more money say and young crowd. Bema Ujana also can tell you that it's okay. Well, you keep it. Don't let anybody know I'm taking responsibility and will not tell anybody. And can still. I have seen women who are pregnant already. Other men can go with them to their family and say, "Pacho men are number bananyam," to take away their shame, and they marry them, and today the marriage is working.
Wow.
They remember being very courageous, very strong, very bold, emotionally matured. They can stand at any test, and they will never let anybody know. Nevertheless, or we so now we say after standing for her, you can go like, let the other guy know, say, we didn't want to, but akolani and idea. Because onja forget ajwa, but I will take it. And so for me, I'm looking at the maturity of the guy. And every decision goes up and down based on the guy. The guy knows he say be agent as a girl no. So for me as I sit here, me my girl no kobo guy ba akona man there.
Wow. Because
it will be a shame and a disgrace for the lady that also call back can say, but guy ba akona so man here. Now she say me say to her there. No. It may actually say, don't go here. It's okay, keep it. I'll take care of the pregnancy. Or we'll take the journey from there. And I think it's okay.
So the gentleman should search in himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now making sure say he knows exactly what he's doing.
You remember what I said? I said you don't always have to love to show kindness.
Exactly.
In other words, you may decide to even break up at this time, but show kindness at this time.
Just show kindness.
Because she needs it emotionally.
Obusa or text him said the fatherhood no. It started time,
It started now.
Time now, ubutu suna
started. So I mean, take care. Start taking responsibility.
You take responsibility there.
And yes, it to go.
Sir.
100% became baby. Man, you say, me sure be bama or when I na sub you as my yard. No. Even if or nanya what they are, remember that child is a gift from God. Even though by means and ways be on the by and as a God still have a plan for that child. And I can tell you that by even doing that, because of the child, God can look at that and break you through as a man.
There are so many avenues to break through and a counselor. So I'm out steps to no send your bay. I won't so upon obe humo pepe. Message now was sending and it was very interesting. And so response now, but what you say mood to a teacher or book. They say no war and I'll be sure choir will be a faso. And then menam la paz and yasam ketua and sana maybe sing about dance my bedroom. Mishia mamle and yasam ketua who me. Oh my God, Mamle, Michiao, and you may also my more dear and one on that TV no pampe. Into Mamle, and then you may join chia, Yanko for Israel. Mamma can messages be eba WhatsApp Miriam Janin so ako YouTube Namakohe dear Echo so ever. Please, good evening. I am Muniru from Tamale. I really love the show. My sister is dating one boy, and the boy says he wanted to marry my sister. But my father says he doesn't want the boy. So
the question is why?
Why?
So the brother and the lady should go to the father with humility and respect. And number 4, as I'm going to rap on Debbie.
Right.
Because Papa, assembly, if you have no explanation, it will sound, very good. Only be sure. Then we can take it to the next level.
There's another one over here that says, good evening, a happy Father's Day to Counselor D.Y. Donko and my earthly spiritual father, Pastor Gordon Owusu Ansa, Pokwasi District Pastor of the Apostolic Church of Ghana, from Eric Ashley. And so, Edia Wode Abba Ene Enyumre no. Obin so say a happy Father's Day to all the great men and women who are taking care of their children. Counselor, obviously, who say, is it right to celebrate, your friend is saying, women on Father's Day?
Yes. I mean, for me, if you ask me, I will not say special Father's Day here, special Mother's Day here. The reason is that some mothers are like fathers.
Right.
They are the ones raising children. In fact, it's not like Papa Nini who, maybe a human say, and your man koyi, and your man tutoyi, sabi when you was, Bema bisu your quadrini. Mamia the crowd busiano. This woman serves as a man. You understand? And so, if you are saying Father's Day, some women can actually be like men.
Could you roll up the dear Edna Mo or say happy birthday to Miss Beauty of Plymouth School, Kumasi, happy birthday, and come on, Miss Beauty, Erade Israel. It's coming from Kojo. Roll up. There's another message over here that says, hi, Counselor and Auntie Valerie, please. There's this issue going on social media concerning Yvonne and Sarkodie's past relationship. Please, I want to ask how married women are supposed to handle these kinds of issues that mostly pops up after marriages.
So what has it got to do with married women?
So, Obusa say, in an instance like Mawari, na 3 years down the line, Mate say, there's an issue that comes up that says that my husband was involved in a scandal.
3 years.
Aye.
Me answer no. 3 years.
Aye.
3 years.
Until Obusa say, as a married woman, if such information pops up,
3 years. Ana nyame aduma fe na api. 3 years. We won't talk about it at all. We can actually listen.
Right.
For the peace of the family and for us to be able to graduate from some issues.
Okay.
We can sit and probably talk about it.
Okay.
But don't become bitter and emotions about it. Valerie, and then 3 years ago, one guy said, 3 years ago. 3 years ago. No, yeah, we don't like children's service here. Yes, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, excuse me. Echo, but 3 years ago. Let it go. Let's talk about it. And sometimes even laugh over some issues.
Valerie, my husband has been denying me sex after I caught him cheating. I confronted him, and he's also saying he's not going to touch me. I believe the last week, we responded to a similar message like this.
I said it can be that the man feels ashamed of himself.
Yes.
And doesn't know how to approach what very Or secondly, he say, he's torn between quite confused.
Okay.
But for me, I feel like
please, I'm Daniel from Ebuakwa, and my problem is I've dated a lady for some years now, and we have shared some kisses. But my problem is when I was dating her, we had one child from there. Things were not good between us, and I wanted to leave that lady. But my problems, whenever I tell her we are no more, from there, she will get pregnant. So I tell myself, it's okay, then deliver. Then she will deliver. I said no more again. So we are there in one room after 3 years. I make love to her again. I try that our relationship will become stable. Then we will exchange words and fighting. I tell her no more again. After some months again, she got pregnant. Message no so wow. Chese what type ankasa what tone boasia ononkwa or person chese as when he wants to fix the relationship, the next moment na your friend say nyinsen aba or person fix ya na nyinsen counselor. On one so
we are indisciplined. I mean, let me tell you the truth. You're indisciplined. I mean,
the many can say or say I have found some lady I'm in love with. So she find out and she says she won't understand me for me to date another lady. Now,
why do you want her to understand you?
To understand you?
Just like that. When you do it, I say, into question as him see ye jai. No, a question so back. No, best so a danger.
That
again, just a minute that back.
Hey.
Oh, on in the one. Get now where you will be on my name is whatever. Or need a driver. Game while we are still questions. No, she's not too. On what again?
Me and someone.
Yeah, so, and then suddenly you say that I'm in love with another lady.
Hey, we no, on 1 2 nan tokwa, 1 2 na.
Yeah, Mami can be mean chere ye for. Our dear ben na segre.
Thank you.
Tell me our dear, I mean, people will not, sometimes, I don't want to use the word fight, but will not disagree to agree.
Okay.
It is the fact that there are issues here and there, and there is not always peace in that. Doesn't mean that nipa ro nipa boniamba. Get back no so no. Or worry no so sa I hope you understand.
Right.
So,
okay, there's another one over here that says my problem is I'm in love with this lady very much and we agreed to get married before she left back. The fact is that she's not in the country. She called me and she said she will be coming this year. And I told her she should rather come in October. That is all I said. Since then, her attention for me has been taken off me. We only greet good morning and good night. She doesn't even ask me about marriage issues again. She called my sister and complained to her that she wants to come down to Ghana, and I said no. My sister told me this. So I called her and I said I'm sorry, so she should come. I'm sorry if I've said anything to offend her. She should forgive me, but she's still angry with me. My worry is it's because I asked her not to come to the country, right? 2, is she interested in me again? She called me to wish me a happy for this day on Sunday. I need solutions to my problem.
Very simple. Why should she not come? Then I will Okruma. When you will be, you are in caution, right? Most shower the okra mamoto tower the onyoma. Not just say a doom pen so you've graduated from childhood. Level now more adult. What we call mature stage. And also a bagan is it not energy? Is it not a blessing? Hello, I say also about as June. As June to fuck October. As I there so you be October and June to October. Then I will then I will. So then I'm asking myself also that all this while omo communicate.
Right.
Na communication level na te say.
Sex is again.
Communication level na ye soro, akosoro. And omo ta communicate ya.
Right.
E koka member Jumbra October the girl would probably understand. Maybe am go school be exams. Remember this time me too kwan. You know, to communication level na kasa say wolu. Number 2. So okase member number you should have been able to give tangible reason.
Okay.
Something sensible. A ton of you say pa the okan yansa umsabe. One can hear. Or no, so we say, my trouble take 2 years or 3 years. My feel, me bagana. Yes, she our dear so. To me, Banny Apple and any was a member. I was okay. And yes, idea. Me, fro, said a member. Also,
Ebi no so dream who say, oh, but June, over San Copioma Samba, October.
But when you try to take it, you know.
Ah, okay.
Or no, try it. Cratchy. Usika di $1,500 in him. On no try the ticket in Woba. And also a sound credit this year about 3 times. And one is some you communicate.
Right.
Maybe don't you think say a waste of money? And now, what's no? Now Obado no try to get your bruchin no besrao. I have a catch and say, don't you think it's waste of money? Until all says cannable. So once you say it's a waste of money, you make them feel like so don't I have sense that I love you and I'm coming because of you and I'm wasting the what is the waste? For me, I'm spending because of you. I hope you understand me.
Yes, sir.
And so for me, the gentleman said sorry to her. She's still not okay. Don't expect her to just be like, I'm sorry. Okay, maybe at show. At least fathers, they always show. That means that you are still going to be the father. So she should, the gentleman should not take everything
whether
serious.
You like it or yes,
or no, and baby, and how they respond to their emotions and issues. So,
you see, counselor say all hope is not lost. Or person or level kakrebi. It's now was a cock at the unia bar. Where they would cry ye was a bonia bar money. Uncle Mobia money, and 1 year free. Uti wa na fe ubo se wan kasa unho echro ankasa. Okay, thank you so much, Counselor Mamenka. This very interesting message. I say, Auntie Valerie, please ask a counselor for me. This gentleman asked me out. He says I should pick a place. I picked the place, and he made us move to a different location, telling me that particular other outfit has very, delicious meals and they are top notch. If he knew he would choose a place, why did he ask me to make a decision? Is this a red flag, counselor?
No, it's a grief flag. Okay, so let me explain something.
Right.
The gentleman knows a better place, I would say. Sorry. Better than probably where the lady suggested.
Okay.
It's a young call.
Right.
You do want to say, okay, what minimum? Okay, me no me Valerie, person be do pie yan kwan, si yan kwa ha. Ba me minim baby a sebe, ba ko me no bi efe. Ye call na me say no, me ma order, baby I suggest here. Me roll na me say we ha so efe de. But shall I think you need a better treatment. So me ma on this level. Na be the chill because her first date. There was some my first impression. Right. You na be the chill mugu o wa dwinim. Na o say me bu me ma best treat me.
Right.
Now me do another level.
Right.
Me do level one na wo sa hona. And I will be say better than Sabi. Baby I can be akwa. Okay, akwa na near be.
Okay.
Wow, obu me.
Right.
So look at the positive side.
That's the positive aspect.
Yes, obu me. Wow, order me and now whatever. The negative side is that now unim baby. I will hold it that. So why did you tell me that? You just have to go like about
ye be this ankomo way. Ye bie your phone lines net to me a director e ma meti asese question si wo sreme wan kasa ni ye bie na etwum a wan hwe ya no anya yen. Hello question.
Hello CD.
Happy Father's Day, my dear.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Yeah, right.
Embrace no memoir you.
Yeah.
Chill yeah. Me wish African United Papa Cretin Emeritus Apostle producer for happy Father's Day.
All right.
And at the same thing, some former counselor and Papa Counselor Crotin Waka. I mean, son, man, happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Now, remember my son, no. What can be there? But stand on him, you know, in son.
Right.
I mean, engine did that. Send them a crumb. Mammy, only Papa be was sex.
Right.
Now, one day, Papa no punish abofra.
Okay.
Na mame kitchen there. Oni ne je aware. Na on ware no on papa no ware no wo no hwe. Enti da masem sin papa na nwula no do ko wu. There's a papa ni nim do na mame na was no na wa kan na atum. Afi o de bi odu baby no wa de na dide papa no wo. Enti no ze be si on no so ni benyo ni nyisa na me njindi. Enti no crashing in some kind on two night you know no be see na so report then the man pin on two night if another door close another door
opens
you know on two night na manala po bye bye
Mama ka bibi o concerning the question
question yeah
emembu you
sir
emma pa ya wado mo bobra no bote omumbu. Number 2, concerning about the end was say, or baby any bema wanyam no. Nye ni nyina o. So when the bema, you know that the same day when you are in your danger, you can't predict. You'll be shocked sound of party and aquani the power any man yuma. But you made it about so you sometimes unless you are where you need a DNA.
Right.
That can be put. So you want the two sides. But gentleman the end worker say, unforgetting and bebu ni a membu sir. Or bet me forget it to move on. And believe God for a better woman, but a man busa.
A man busa. Okay. It's counselor with the positive sides. It's your person challenge and niati obume or respecting me or the
that's what I'm saying. So work a different place. Now what about no so quite hot to saying? Was it better than where?
What should I honor no yellow?
Baby, a bear man in the choir no. Next baby, I will abandon
a red flag and
baby, it was here. TV the whole Ghana they are Tobo. I'm very to somebody about Francie and church and to was here. Pacho TV. Or then they call second branch, no. Branch no lower. Not just say, baby, I lady in the choir, no. I said, Bills by her drink a cra. No more, Aquani is stingy. Stingy. Let's go straight. Aquani is stingy or is stingy. Number 2, red flags and we shouldn't also conclude. Because baby can play you and put you to test to see how you respond to issues. First impression. I had to be by. I have fun. I had to be by. I Cratchy, please, my pound was well, my soul, papa. So you should be smart to wait. Even if you want to communicate to the man about it, you can go like, oh, I think that the first place we went was better. Come on, let's go there. See that it is better. That's all. But don't go and go like, oh, say man, I had you maybe now I have
no cry. That's a pungent smell.
Also a problem, Papa. No, I didn't be a cry, so you are off. I don't know what you betcha.
Your next caller, wow, man, say hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, me do for my neso kakrama me. Hello.
Yes.
Me do for didi baby akase free.
But me akase free ngwa efe nana kwame.
Nana kwame mane nko yete o.
But you bisa cancel say the white sweet boy dana.
Why they?
Yo.
What's the cancel why they?
Bisa say the white sweet boy dana.
Why street boy?
Yeah.
What's my day, Pachowa?
Oh, no,
yeah. Why gangster nama bonte dana?
Why gangster nama bonte da?
Yeah.
Why she anu wa baby down?
Yeah, because me penalty to the sense say, question be able to say about Kenya Timbia about the Bemas question be able to answer.
Every say yame and the domino. Yame the channel qua.
Because me penalty to the sense say, me picture my court look on them myself. Let me be the most ade. Papa we dang.
Street nigga.
Yo, sup, man.
Gangster.
Oh, you know, sometimes.
Mate.
You know, sometimes.
Who was that for? Nana Kwame.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah, too.
They talk to me and move them something for Bubaby say, a chokum, kotia, no cry, and no cry.
You, Mate. Why? Nana Kwame, they should know. Medasi, Yamichao. Councillor, where they were.
You know, there is no question that comes that we know anything about.
Right.
Even the questions you ask, the ones you read, I know nothing about. So the answer coming, you should know where it's coming from.
Sure.
So unless it is given from above,
you can't do anything about it.
See, and you're gangster, and you're to Krubem grace.
Right.
That's all. Number 2, or say Obasekom.
Pacho Yeba. Yonkwa Masamai. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sweetheart. Udi Wadaroma.
Pacho me di ama.
Oh, Papa B.
Me free ama saman.
Manenko, yetio.
Me pesa me bisa counselor a phone to. Me the guy been a war for about 7 months now, getting to 8 months.
7 months, okay.
Now, or no ba me fee. But anytime you say me pesa me call nim baby or tieno.
Oh my ho.
Like Obeka say me membra. But time in so not like
my excuse.
Internet me.
When that time you're saying?
Oh, 7 months get to 8 months.
7 months gets into 8 months.
Yes,
Now only bro no or teso. Right. But who the obaho? Obaho ho be the weekends, you know. Debbie, but just one day visit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
But me about your menko. But to be better my addiction.
Debbie.
Thank you. Okay, so 2 things are happening.
What's happening?
Number 1, red flag.
Okay.
So on to be 7 months. You don't know his whereabouts. Baby, I was
right.
And then on your more or when. Or watch the bussy any.
Debbie.
Of financial and the bussy any beer. He said, Nessabi, one yaman, sister or queen. If you're able to walk, the bussy any benoko. Number 2, the possibility that this guy is living with a woman is very high.
It's very high.
It was said that man throw away. Bra, or channel past 7, bra. 7 do when do the phone of say, Bibi boom. Your friend is here, some members is here. She mean to me. No. So there be a normal format so that you know what game must say, but you do what your band or better, abedidi. You do know what is key. So for me, red flag. So bet me, she should drop it.
Nana Kwame, second question.
Say a comment at the bear masia. Or yet,
it's me kum nana.
And you're credit. A come crowd the one so time that
rough. Yeah, need Daniel to check on Casa Free say, hello, Daniel.
Hey. The beautiful. The gorgeous.
Hello, happy Father's Day to you, Daniel.
Thank you.
Eradi shiro. Na sikambra wonsem bebre.
Amen. Yay. Bakawa.
Erade enkoso mauska.
Amen.
Sene ebeya wo betimi ahwe wo yem ma.
Yay. Amen.
Na bibia akoso kama de amo.
You ready? I just me damn now. Hey, me wa pa wana.
Danny boy pacho I what he ankasa.
My counselor.
My Danny.
My papa.
My boy.
Papa.
Yes, sir.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Aye, Papa, please don't shit out.
Amen.
Aye, Oma, what's running not the via my
Amen.
Uncle, so you free a doom for quite doom.
Amen.
I didn't do now because someone on the abitio or because what in the Viala.
Amen.
Kazara.
Yes, sir.
Please don't shit out will be my
patch of it. Amen.
Oh. Father's Day, the anchor, no, I can't come a motive mouse. So, oh, Papa, Pachami.
Pacho Mateoba.
You ever heard him no more to know? Why?
Oh, Balavi.
And my name, how would you brand swan? That would be room crime, be my asonte. Why?
Pachamate.
All right. Yeah, that's it, baby.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, well, before for our home, so hello. Hello. Okay. When to me and you not so pepe. Right. It's a counselor.
Question about no business say comedy be my and no telephone share the bu besa send the beya sabi awade for man no
omo share trousers in fanda. Hello. Hello, Medofo.
Hello.
Me pacha udini baby akase free.
Pacha me kasa free sunane.
Right. Manen ko yeti o counsel you.
And good evening.
Good evening.
Pacha the tenant say me share by we be am.
Okay.
Na the tenant say opinion mo ka chere me say wa me muso a lesbian.
Okay.
But outside they try to get best son but the panel tries to train free no one. Later we got to realize on any panel that
okay.
To the sister and we say no on any man I say.
All right. Counselor.
Are you a pastor?
No, please.
Sir.
Hello.
The call of God is on you.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
What you mean?
Evening.
Hello. Right. Me pacha uti the counselor kano. Oh. Papa can't share no. He's definitely going to watch the show, so he knows exactly.
Baba will be saying call but Baba want to change so a lesbian. Number one, I can see that he's trying to solve that lesbian thing with his efforts.
Right.
Jai. Menko many Valerie na Tony Nantiabe. Obe a lesbian. The first thing to do is to spend time to do deliverance on the person.
Okay.
Because ajin tini spirited in one gym. So to break away from it, it's not a joke. Strength cannot prevail.
Okay.
It takes divine intervention.
Right. Yebe back to the conclusion. There's somebody on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Medofu udini baby akase free wadaroma.
Me pacho from me patience me kase free taifa.
Right. Manen ko yeti.
Yo. Happy Father's Day. Counselor.
Thank you.
Yo. Papa mbacho masam ni se meba. Meba bema. Ena oni ge bi wo ho. Na ge ni sua adwuma. Ba 4 years ni. O ma tena be 4 years minim ge no so ma minim. Nti sesi a ge ni nyim be 2 months ni. Ena meba boy no be bo mama ne. Ena me ma ko ma me no ho e ge ni ma me ho. Ene na akokasa sew se na sadia winim no na me nsu minim no oba be me ba be ma na be ka chem se nyinsen na aba nti me ba na ma ba be bisa de wo ho na yaye amamre bi wo ho de ebe ye no na yaye nti me koya ma me ne se chinchina oni na ebusua na atena se be nipa be 4 5 wo se chinchina agisi ye oba no so ho ade na misu sesi ani di aban di esi jaso no wo se ye hwe na ben ye tuasi fom a na yakọ second one sesi ano se me ba no meye ne ho ade preko aho ade ye no ene nyinsen no nso hwe abai antinenta nsam wum nti na ye nhwe na sa akwala no wuwi a na ya beye ne ho ade ana ma me sida na me see you and ya me so me wa abusua me san ba na me ne mabutuafo aba abadwene ho ti me san ba fi e be ka kire me maame ne ni nuanom omo sisu o sa mienu boy ne enye adwuma bia na oye ala kakra ti se nyinsan aba mantwe me ho mangyina ekire se mo bebo mi punu mu ansa me ama ba be bisa de a se ne wo sanka mutimi akwala ewu wi a na nka aware sem no so ye de ato aso me san ko back biun e ko bo maame ya mane se sei na me nso me busuafo me ne wo ma akwadwene ho ma me se yembe ye akwala no ho ade sese dia ende na ye beba betu akwase ebu abetu nyinsan ni tinsa ansa na ya haidan amage me ho aga ni nyemu ye no one me ba ne na ti o nso nyinsan na aba no wo se me ye se ye nye no ho ade ne dia ende na wo se ye betu akwase ebu enu ye different.
Okay.
Asiebu no nsa ne niama bi ene ntoma.
Amame kwanso.
Ya sen abeyi ye hu adi. Say you say ni ye yendia. Enu nso ye nsa ni sika bi ni ntoma.
Sa.
Enu achi no ni ya hide diamond game. Eche se onware ni dia. O ma ne ntena me ba ne nchen. Na asem no nsin ma adwene mu kakra. Di me pese counselor ma me eyi o ma me adwene se dia meye no.
My patience. Na my patience wadaroma oba no wedi saying.
Me ba no 23 years.
And now oba no was saying
22.
Okay, counselor.
Okay, so let me go straight to the point. What we say mekani say obi ane na mamere ene kwan ofaso ye na ade. Sebe so no sebe krobofo de aigbefo de nkrafo de akan de di ekobati say we engagement and wanyem obi ba obi ane kwan odo befa so obi okran so onkasa obufi so enya aba yenhwe ne ebeye de we kire yentwe be kire but obi ane ne de na de papa yomu no obi de hye na ono ne ba na nyem no ana wo mo firi se ya anya ne yetwen na sabiu krachi yi behwe ye baba na wa wo awia eya wo taye sa obawo bewie no ode meware no obeyi nani na akofa nsempe braba yenso yemprebe ye de hye ba ne mboye so ene ye sadia on be engagement no ne nkotena sa ne yere na de owo a one na asem ana ma me nso kire se sabe de ba brantie no sabe de botom wo fom ahoodin ni wo enti na ke ye twen ne ya hwe no wo wo wia na de wo ho ne yaye saa busuafo ro eye wo ba no da busuafo no saa busia bi yisu twi bi saa busuafo no so nti ase because sabe yenso ye de hye no yetumi mane ne na mo ano be wo amara be man hye de kawa ebi ye nugu ase ma wo maame ne nti ase se de maame ne ka no eye saa pepepe
ansa na ye beto aso no ye we last caller okasa free station ngwa na ye wie hello
Patricia Esther.
Esther mane nko yeti o bonitel
Me pacho Mr. Mawari me about for 2 years. Niku ye juma ye driver. Okwa 2 years ni ebi wa 1 month 2 months 3 months on base or base so onyamre mame obaya so no load no oko. You see I'm not as for 2 months ni on my. But me do say ye worry ye wo ye. You see also akoye nsende bro ba so nyamre mame akoye nsende bro me papa de koso ne mame ni me fini mame na no ati me hwe ne ba ne ye mintimi a me ko di divorce paper and bra. Simbasin bisa cancel ne say me so see a menye ne den.
Okay. Yo.
So obetumi abehu mi anka beboa me.
Okay.
Na won chire mu yi. Sabi mi ntie.
Because oye was saying sembebre, sembebre.
Because asem na ye dey akwa so ye worry wo.
Hello.
Yeah, because
right.
Ye worry wo asori mu.
And na mo dey akompanyimfo anim ama na dure chire.
Yeah, ye dey akompanyimfo anim me ma me ma ye dey akwa asori ni mu. Okay.
Right. Inti me dofo unim ne ebeye senior counselor aka no. Mesra o ne number ne da screen nani no. Na yem friend no kakra bi obepone ho e de amount pepepe. Inti
okay, so your number no was to me we are my friend number.
Me pacho you me da sinya kupon shira pepepe. Right. So let's go back to the woman's issue.
Thank you for the opportunity.
And let's see exactly what we're going to do.
The everybody said the mama na the baba anyam na kwara the okay nyina correct. But omo yatwe be man so kakra to say what handan ma no fifia it's like be engagement no kwa say usu ni card be any handan ma no it's almost the same. So they are just trying to push the family of the young man to the wall to do something. Mami ofre ye nchirase enko kotodwedi chopper obanya yewi enya base ye ba ni botom wo fom ye seremanya ba mo hu ye mobo sebe the way am okay me ba thank you the eba nyina achi send the babo no so decide say sebe e de mi ni bi bedwane a bo baba na wanyem no ha na behwe no
we kra de ye de ni bi na asam
enti mami we enko oba na busuafo nkyerem say ye mani susa ahoden no wo fom mo hu ye mobo ye de hina baba be ye knocking no the aka no yen serem owu wi ayemfa bo baba na ndi agorokra you be making sure say the right thing should be done. I think that when they do this, it will be fine.
Inti senior counselor kano enye se wo se wadwe mu ye o kitene wo se wo mo ti ase se wo musua abrante no osua 23 ye kakra technically craft na bia or level 400 and as wo be we university bi and as wo suanza no adwuma no kura wo mpo ne ho no ma bebre on say e range aha na again no susua 22 omo nyina susua nti ene abusuafo ne nkasa ne counselor kana chewpa na woni omo akasa kama se ne be ya asumdwe ebeba na odo eda so wo muntemu no esi so pepepe. Counselor mamenje will final word.
The final word in this 0244 515544 0244 515544. And our person will be your social media handle on this one: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Baby, DY Donko. DY Donko. Donko near DONKOH. On the social media, I don't plead for money. I don't beg people to send me money. I don't have an orphanage home on social media. Which will be in my name. Don't respond to it. And I personally want to invite you to church. Sundays, 7 a.m. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. City of Wisdom, Alaji Israel. Thank you.
Ebusia for Instagram, Valtalks _ and our Facebook, Valerie Achievements, and no follow page in the night and come on atwa me wo pepepe na yetime e de atwa so yeda mo sese dane